it to show Hyakusta or something, and I just keep saying, I don't know. It's not open, though.
Homosexual.
Yeah, I don't know why it's open. Let me try.
What's the topic?
Crossverse? I just don't know. I don't know what Simon's character is.
Let me choose the characters.
Then choose your characters.
I know my character.
What's your character?
There, I'm using Kukulane.
Choose a lane, bro. All
right, Kukulane versus
Kukulane. Okay.
Yeah, I play Smite, so I say how they say it in Smite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Simon, what's your character gonna be?
You know what? Yeah. If I'll run like Radakatsuka, bro. Like
who?
Radakatsuka, the goat man.
Alright. Oh my god, that guy.
This dude, bro. The demon lord himself, since the Demon King is in VC.
Shut up, the Lord.
Wait, is this crossverse or low tier crossverse?
Crossverse.
Okay.
Oh, so anything goes?
Anything goes.
All right, bro. So what's gonna be your argument, man?
Kukulane slams your character, buddy. Do you want to hear my premise? Actually,
Yes,
I like
like,
just to be clear, that was the premise.
No. I have more like my argument. Let Simon go first, I guess.
Oh my god.
Bro, you said that your character beats mine, bro. Like I'm asking you, like, what's your case for that, bro?
Yeah, but I don't know your character that well, so I need to hear. That's just that's a feeling in my heart. That's a feeling in my heart, buddy.
Yo, just get to the scale you're above.
Seriously, bro.
All right. So, Kukulane has. I'm gonna say it in general if that's fine. Kukulane has insta kill with 7 layers of conceptual resistance negation. So, so that's kind of like my start. Has fate manipulation negation or fate manipulation negation. Okay, because of the okay, I'm just gonna start with that. Right, it's a kill 7 layers of conceptual resistance negation. We see that because it says, we know that because I think it's the 4th. Yeah, because the 4th one, it says. Wait, no, because the last scan of the thing says, or the last scan of the last scan says a surely fatal strike from the cursed landscape bulb, which would imply, because it's a fatal strike, it is death. I believe fatal would be you die. It is killing you on hit. And it's saying that it goes through. Wait, let me read this. Oh, there we go. Right. So, okay, that's what I'm going to start with. Right.
Okay. Well, the reason why I think it's just described to be like fatal is because it's. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. The reason why I think it's just described to be fatal, and it's not like from death packs. It's because it just strikes a vital area of like a normal human's heart, bro. And like like if there's not blood being pumped to like your body, like your brain and stuff, bro, you're just automatically gonna die. It's like that's why I think, huh? Gosh, bro. And I'll be right back, bro.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's funny. We just heard Simon's real voice. Bro, I'm like digging through Wallpaper Engine, bro, and there's just so much garbage on here.
I thought you were gonna say there's so much porn.
No, I have that turned off.
Yeah,
it's like there's just nothing really like good. I don't know why there's all of a sudden a surge in Cyberpunk Edge Runners profile.
Like, because of no, not even that. It's because a K-pop star changed his profile picture to a David, so a bunch of fangirls switched it to Lucy. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yo, this is also actually crazy. Season. This is actually crazy. Simon and MajinUub going extreme deadlock. Like, and people really have this guy rel with me. Nope.
Oh, this wallpaper's kind of fire. So they're just Sonic running. Okay, it's pretty cool. What else do they
I'm
got?
But did you get the reason for like why I don't think it's like this form of death hack span?
I mean, I have this scan that makes it so. So the scan says, to put it simply, the wound made by the Gable cannot be healed. The one cursed cannot heal and bears the wound until they die, as long as the lance exists. So I take that as long as Gable is in any realm of existence and it hits you, you are going to die. Still,
What?
no matter what.
No, it's literally, bro. It literally affirms what I'm saying, bro. It's just saying, okay, it's just saying that it's gonna strike them in this vital area, and this vital area is not gonna be healed to the point where they're just gonna like bleed out and die, bro. It's like verbatim.
I mean, I think.
No, verbatim.
I
The
think you can
cursed
die
one
from
cannot
shock.
heal their wound until they die. Like that
I
doesn't
think
imply
I
no
think you
form
can
of
die of
death
shock.
manipulation, bro.
I think the
But, like,
pain
matter of
from
fact,
the wound
you want to
will
see
kill
real death manipulation, bro? You want to see real death manipulation? Hold on. Let me get the scan right quick. See, just being in my character's aura, it'll conceptually kill your character, bro. But the concept of death
Okay.
itself, man. So hold on. Let me get that scan right quick.
The scan I sent directly states that it's a curse that harms you until you die.
What? No, it's a curse that cannot be healed, and that wound, and they're
The
forced to
one
bear that
curse
wound.
cannot heal. If you're becoming,
Okay.
if you are
If you
cursed when
cannot
it
heal,
hits you, that means it's giving you a curse. That's what cursed
that
would
form of death
imply.
manipulation, bro, it's just like some form of regeneration negation that forces this person to like endure this until they die, bro. Like, hold on. If I keep reopening the wound, if I keep reopening the wound, bro, and it won't heal, and like it's in like
They
a
said
vital area,
womb.
is that death manipulation, bro? No.
Keep
All right, let me
reopening
get
a
the scan right
wound. I
quick.
mean, not really reopening a wound. It's giving you a curse that's now going to make it you now cannot heal. You're gonna die from this curse because it's stopping you.
Look at this,
You can't
bro.
get rid of it.
An ordinary person without mana can suffer a severe mental break or at worst experience death from being in the presence of a grimoire, bro. And then my character, he has two grimoires and he has the demon lord factor, meaning that his mana or like his existence itself, it's like this metaconceptual thing, bro. Let me go ahead and send that. All right, hold on, where's it at? Yes, bro. I haven't argued for this character in like a long time.
Let me see here. An ordinary person without mana can suffer severe mental breakdown or worse, death. What do you define mana to be?
No, what I define mana to be, how they define it within the anime, it's just to be like the concept of someone's existence, bro. All right, if you want to scan for that, let me send
Concept
it.
of the so
Someone's existence.
so you're saying
That's
that
what
your existence would be. Say that again for me.
it's just the concept. Okay, someone's mana is the concept of someone's existence, bro. Like it's what's forcing them to exist.
Okay,
So
so
like, here's scan right quick. And like erotic Katsuga, his main ability is that he erases mana more so. He nullifies it. So like just within like chapter 1 and all this stuff, right? You just like kind of has like existence erasure or like this thing that affects someone's entire existence. All
okay,
right,
hold
so
on.
like right here in chapter 12, it stated that the mana is the foundation of someone's existence. If you have no mana, you will either be erased from this plane or you'll be transformed into a being without mana itself.
So if you exist, you have mana, is what you're essentially saying.
Uh, kinda,
Okay.
kinda.
Also, where do you even scale your character in the first place? We should have started with those.
What?
Where do you scale your character in terms of AP and or dimensionality?
I just scale it above your character, bro.
But where? I scale Kukulena out of Versal, I can give scans.
Sure, I can scale him at. I can scale Radikasuga like high outer man. Since he's like in this metaconceptual realm. Right. Like if you want the scans for like the metaconceptual thing, here it is. Hold on. It's like basically with the cosmology, it's just stated within the center of the universe, all thema is found It is just say like these lower derivations of thema are like these conceptual things called archetypes, right? And basically, Radagasta, he fights another demon lord, and it's just stated that his power is stated. I mean, that his power is strong enough to destroy. I need to stop stuttering. To destroy all thema within the multiverse, bro. So like, let me get them scans right quick.
So here's my outer Kukulane.
All right.
So outside of the world is beyond all possible dimensions, or P1 outside of the world is all possible dimensions. P2, the throne of heroes is outside of the world. P3, all heroic spirits exist within the throne. P4, Kukulane is a heroic spirit. C1, Ku exists outside of all dimensions.
Right. Here's the first scan of this first scan. Like stating it's like this conceptual or like metaphysical force. And then what's that? Then here's the cosmology scan of it just being like this more conceptual thing. Where's it at?
So I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna, for what I understand, this is going to be your outer scaling, correct?
You're a tracking king, bro. I'm saying it's my higher.
Oh, I know, bro. Thank you.
All right. Yes, it's like the translation for this, or just even it's just like the general English translation for this. Oh, let's just read it right quick. Bro, there was a concept of ideas. Hold on. That's one's easier to argue.
All right, so
Like just in general, it's just stated that. Let me read this out for you. Verbatim. All right. Classifications of magic named after the seven deadly sins of pride, envy, wrath, blah 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 blah. They said to to exist on a higher level found within the center of the universe, and they cannot be attained through a physical body. Therefore, by bringing their awareness and mental states towards that level, the mages connect to archives, the thema that mages study are affiliated in one of these seven
so it says a
categories.
level incomprehensible by the human brain. I
Like
think that would imply that
it's
it's
stating that
5D.
it cannot be physically. Okay, it's just stating that it cannot be like physically reached by someone normally. Yeah, which just implies that it's like it's a metaphysical thing, right? And then with thema itself, it further justifies it because let me read this out for you. No, that's the wrong scan.
Okay, so I'm gonna. So how is this outer? I see higher dimension saying it's a level incomprehensible by a human brain. I'd say that's 5D, since we know time exists and we
Oh,
know
wait, how they
we know
okay
it's
with that?
dimensional.
How they define like dimensions within the verse? They're just referring to like this higher plane of existence. And if you want the scan of it right there, hold on.
Yeah, I love that.
Because like within this context, it's just said that it's just found within. It's like within the center of the universe, this higher plane, or like this higher quote unquote dimension. And then we see what they're talking about, which is like heavenly realms and stuff. Let me get that scan right quick. Okay, here. It takes so long to re-download, bro. Hold on.
What was I doing?
Wait, what are we waiting on right now?
I'm waiting for him to give me a scan about the other dimensions.
Okay, here it is.
The higher dimensions.
Yeah, okay,
What they
here it
define
is, bro.
dimension as, I guess. I have to use a bathroom. I'm too lazy to set up.
Wait, my Discord crashed. I sent it. Like basically, let me see real quick. It's just shown within the center of the universe. It shows like the oxygen records, and, like the demons and stuff, bro.
Let me see. At the center of the universe that acts like the sun. Oh. Okay. So to put this lightly, this is just a cosmology scan, correct?
Yes, bro.
Let me read this. Okay, 7 sins. How was that outer? There's no statements. It's literally just a middle piece that says it's higher dimension. That's fifth dimensional.
Bro, you're a tracking demon, bro. So I already I already explained to you like when they're in reference towards the dimension, bro. They're in reference towards the Oscar record, which is found in the center of the universe. I send the scan of the Oscar record being found in the center of the universe, bro. Then in that scan, it just states that archives and thema are like derived from it, bro. Or which directly proves like my metaconceptual point earlier, bro. And like since thema itself is like this metaphysical thing that is derived from this, it just obviously implies like a higher form of concepts and all that.
Can you prove that's what it's referencing to?
Already did, bro.
Yeah, where? Shows me a little, bro.
It's literally in general, bro. Can you like read?
Where? There's so much going on in general.
Hold on, so like you don't see like the most recent image I sent, just like showing
or the archives. Okay, let's go back up here.
If you want more justification of like thema, thema and archives itself just being like these metaphysical concepts, it's just described by like the demon trend. I mean, by like the crimson red trinity. That they're the very laws of what make up this world. Hold on. Where is that?
Can you just explain it once more? Because this is like all over the place. You're talking with like fusing your words together because you're talking in a sloppy manner, or you just start like making a bunch of buffer words. I need you to re-explain this. You can even type it out,
bro. Okay, what I'm saying is like what I'm saying is like these things are conceptual within nature, right? There's higher forms of these, right? Which means it's like this metaconceptual hierarchy, right? My character scales to his hierarchy, so I think he's high outer, bro. That's literally just an argument.
Okay. So from what I'm understanding from what you said about how your character scales above these and from the scans you've sent, is that a character without mana will get erased from existence, which doesn't matter because you essentially made it say, you yourself explained it that if you are living, you have mana. So that doesn't matter. So Kukulin is fine to that. That's you literally said that's kind of it.
Like, hold on,
you literally said that's kind of how it is.
The distinction between them, bro. I say that beings without mana can still exist. It's just that beings with mana, they're like forcing themselves to exist. It's in like this conceptual manner due to their thema, bro. Like it's literally in the scan that itself, bro. Like these things, they were just like transform. I mean, that people without mana, they can also like transform into like these otherworldly creatures. All right, but like, hold on.
Okay, so Where are the scans that are directly scaling your character above this?
They're directly. It's all in this scan right here. Well, more so.
Really scans channel. No, you're not. Okay, immune to conceptual existence ratio. Okay, that's
okay. It's just stated that. Okay, it's just stated that. This dude's magic surpasses all others, and as you already know, magic is just derivated from like this conceptual thing.
Hold on. Before you continue,
like since
we're talking about the outer versal scaling, correct?
Yes, I mean the high outer scaling. Yes.
Okay, then continue.
All right. Here's more proof. That's like this conceptual thing, right? And also, this also negates your claim about like the death hex because he's just like negating this like conceptual death hex as he just states right here. Um, his theme is Vetitas, bro. The concept of death and destruction that reduces all to nothing. Like earlier on within the scans, right? He said that he clashes with this dude, bro. He like tanks that dude's attack and like he negates it.
Okay, so I don't think the negation of that matters because it is 7 layered, as I said for Kukulane's
7 layered
attacks. It's 7 layered.
What?
Oh no, sorry.
Just like no, hold on.
I'm reading over it.
Just like normal death hacks itself, right? Compared to like conceptual death hacks, obviously the concept of death would be stronger. Just it's like this linear derivation of it, bro. Like if I'm immune to the concept of death itself, right? If I'm immune to the concept of death itself, right? Then it just obviously negates your ability because this ability is not described to be like the concept of death, bro. But more so already explained for why it wouldn't be like death manipulation.
Okay, so I reread over my thing. It's not 7. I was being a tard. It's just layered, but here's the scan. I sent it. I even responded to it in general. I should probably be sending these in scans. I'm going to start doing that. Hold on. I'm going to reset it in scans. He's negating a conceptual negation. Let's see right there. And it says...
He's negating a conceptual negation. Okay. So,
I really have to use the bathroom.
So is the message that I just replied your evidence from just negating conceptual negation?
Say that again?
I said, is the message that I just replied to is your evidence for him negating conceptual negation, bro?
Let's see. Is it? I say yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. I have to go
So I'm going to ask you, where does this point to?
Hold on. I put this on pause for a few minutes. I have to go take a piss. I'm not doing it in this bottle I have, but I really have to go.
What?
What?
Yo.
What?
No. We're not gonna ignore that. On me, we not ignoring that.
Yo, Simon, bro, this is like an extreme deadlock right now. Like, how do you feel, Simon?
It's not even like an extreme deadlock, bro. Like someone in my serve, bro, they decided to like delete most of my damn scans, bro. Like I had,
Simon. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That outer scale, bro, you're lucky he didn't push you on that more, because that outer scale was buns, boy.
Oh, bro, it's actually good, bro. It's like,
no, that outer scale is shit.
Bro, I can explain the like cosmology to you more. I'm just like using like early on feats, bro.
Yo, after this, we could debate on Kukulane versus your character, bro.
All right, man. Wait, I'm trying to find.
Damn, somebody thought that shit was funny. Y'all heard that? Right.
Okay, I'm back. Okay. What were we doing? What was the last thing said? I can't remember. Oh yeah.
Bro, the scan
You were
sent
talking
doesn't
about
mean
your
that.
scale.
Yeah, bro, but like the scan you sent about like his ability in the game like consensual text, bro. I don't even see anything that implies that it's like consensual, bro. I'll read out the scan for you, bro. Like Frederick may be the curse that alters the order of events, but this spirit is a weapon that truly reverses cause and effect itself, bro. The moment his true name is revealed, Gabe Log has already pierced the enemy's heart, bro. Thus, even going back in time to kill his master is useless. Like, how does this imply that it's like that indicates like conceptual things, bro?
Yes. Hold on. So let me look at my scans.
Bro, just be writing bullshit, man.
Hold on. I'm sending more scans over. Alright, so as those scans say, it says Frag Arch's conceptual law is it will change the order of events where it kills you first, and since it killed you before you attacked, your attack never happened. But Gabe Wolg reverses it, so there you go. That's the negation. And there's like 10 scans, so
Oh my gosh, bro.
I literally just have the arc
Why I
up.
don't
That one's
debate like
way
my
too
actual
much to read.
concepts, bro. Cause like even when you beat down like a nigga, they're still gonna just like send like a shockwave of bullshit, and then they're gonna expect you to read all of this, bro. It's like,
Okay, then let me
bro,
tell you the
bro,
argument.
just direct me to like the scan that says it's like this consensual build.
Yeah, I can tell you. Hold on. What you gotta do is ask, dude. All right. Um. So it's the three. So it's these three scans. It's the first. It's the first one. I think. Yeah, the first one. The fifth. Yes, the fifth one, and the last one in those in that original. I have one more. Listen, I'm telling you this now. I'm sending these scans in bunches. I don't even know what orders they're in. Here are the scans that. So it's this one and these three, which are needed for the scaling of what I said of it being that the conceptual law is that it will change the orders of events where it kills you first, and since it killed you before you attacked, your attack never happened, and Gable reverses it. So the top one says, yet there's another law for her to learn. A concept may be defeated by another concept. The spearman is no exception to the curse of time either. It says a concept, yeah. So the concept may be defeated by another concept, which is just going to mean that it's referring to Gabolg being conceptually above the other conceptual weapon being Frag Arch.
This is just a okay, bro. You know, man. It's like let's just like read these out together, man. It's like at least she says that this thing, or like what you read out earlier, it was bound by time, bro. Meaning that the cause could still be like reverted, man. Like this doesn't necessarily imply. Okay, this doesn't necessarily imply like
Referring to meta
just
time.
what?
It's referring
meta
to
time.
meta
Okay,
time.
okay. Please prove that, bro. Like, please prove that,
Bet.
like, that a higher order of concepts exists when you erase, bro.
Right, bet. So when we go back to the actually, do I even have this scan on my computer? I might not even need it. Hold on. I have one scan saying that's conceptual time because the frog.
Literally, bro. It's not even saying, bro. It's literally referring to like the linear concept, and then it's still saying that it's bound to this concept, bro. Like,
oh yeah. Also because it says that a concept may be defeated by another concept, the spirit is no exception to the curse of time, which would be implying that the time is actually conceptual because it is a concept. into reference that the concept that is defeating the other concept in the spirit is Kukulane. The curse of time would be conceptual because it's talking about a concept being a concept.
You have to prove that like Spearman is Kukulane first, bro. Then also it still just doesn't really mean anything, bro. It's not really like no form of
Does
conceptual.
Kukulane have a spear?
There's multiple.
Yes,
okay, there's multiple lancers within Fate, bro.
He does.
Okay, there's multiple lancers within
Here,
Fate, bro. Just
here's this. Look,
does mean he's referring to the Kukulane, bro?
Look in the image. Look in the image. That's Gaybolg. That's Gaybolg right there. And I can send you the same scan I sent before that shows him holding Gaybolg.
Okay, so like, can you prove that these scans are like sent within the same scene, bro?
Does that matter? Excuse me? It's still Gaybolg, and a Gaybolg user's using it. What is the... Okay, I want you to go ahead and tell me what's the difference between Gaybolg being used and then it still being Gaybolg being used by the exact same person that we know?
Bro,
what's the motivation behind this?
Right?
What's the motivation?
Okay, you're using this character, right? I'm asking you to like prove that this character is in the scene, or that this character is being referenced in the scene, bro. If it's not being referenced, I mean, if he's not being referenced,
behind the skepticism,
he can just discard.
What's the motivation behind
the
the skepticism?
Does not apply to him, bro.
What's the motivation behind the skepticism?
I already told you. Like, bro, you're trying.
Not really. No.
Are you trying to sound like fake rhetorical, bro? Like, you know what, man?
No, I've never even watched this series in my life. I'm just scaling this against you.
No, bro. You want like go into like a negation chain and stuff, bro? Go ahead and prove that it has actual layers of negation, bro. Because it's just saying that.
Okay, I corrected myself saying that it wasn't 7 layered.
Even if we took this to be like true, right? It's just saying like the concept of time. He just reverted the concept of time, and since his weapon was bound to it, his weapon prevailed, bro.
But that would be meta time. What time are you talking about? Meta time is conceptual time. What are you talking about?
Okay, meta time is not conceptual time, bro. It's just.
It says we're endorsing another concept. What are you doing, dude?
Okay, it's just more.
Actually,
bro, it's just more conceptual time, bro. It's not just like linear form of concepts. Right. Once again, earlier I should prove that meta.
Right there. Okay, I want you to look on your your crappy little phone and look at it. Says a concept may be defeated by another concept. The concept is destroying the other concept. That's it.
Hold on. Okay, the concept of fire, it defeats the concept of water, bro. Do you think that implies a concept? No, it's
actually, if you're saying that means conceptual water beats conceptual fire.
In reference towards the scam, right? It's just stating that it's just conceptual itself, bro, or that it operates on. I mean, that it's bound to like this constant, man. Like, bro, all right, you know, man. If you want to go into like this negation chain, sure, bro. Sure, hold on. Yeah, so okay, you know those scans. Okay, you know those scans I sent earlier, right? It just stated that magic are the very laws that created this world and stuff, right? And then it just stated that this character he's fighting transcends all magic, right? So it would just directly imply that magic itself, it's like it's magic itself. It created all concepts, and right here, my character, he still uses this negation magic, which just applies. It's like a more conceptual form of negation magic. Then right here, he's able to. Hold on, man. Let's just read this out. Let's just read this out for you, right? It's just stated that this dude's abilities is a concept. Right? It's just beyond all concepts. It's just beyond all archives, man.
Are you saying that the archive is a concept?
Oh.
What are you saying?
Why'd be dumb, bro? Yes. Already, bro, you literally agreed that they're already concepts, bro.
Can you resend them in chat? I don't want to keep scrolling up through general. Send them again and scan. Shut up. Genuinely, it's ruining the recording.
Bro, he's just afraid of my rhetoric, bro. Like,
what is it rhetoric?
Bro, it is, bro. It can be used as rhetoric, bro.
You don't have rhetoric, man.
Bro, I can sound like a redneck and still beat your ass, bro. All right.
Yo, Simon, I will fucking kill you.
All right, so like, let's read these scans out together. All right, this magic. I mean, this is magic that
Yeah,
surpasses
we'll read
all
all that too.
others, young one. And then right here, hold on. My furthest argo is the essence of Antisa's that will swallow up the furthest reaches of this world. All archives fall in the face of Antisa's and disappear. Magic is the very laws of a world created by a demon lord, bro. It's like it's just saying that magic itself, it's just the concepts created by a demon lord. It says he's a demon lord, it says he transcends, more so he has control over all universes, right? It just implies like a transcendent chain beyond concepts, man. More so beyond the concept or foundation of this magic. Like since my character is able to negate this, it just implies like a higher form, like conceptual negation, man.
So you're saying that you're saying he's outer or high outer, or you said high outer, right? That's what you're going for?
Yeah, I think he's high outer, bro.
Actually, besides that, I would probably have to see that more because your argument was really. Can you go ahead and repeat why it's a conceptual chain, please?
At this point, no, bro. I'm not gonna repeat myself, bro. I already did like multiple times, bro, and I was very clear. Obviously, if I'm gonna keep repeating myself, it's just gonna like halt the dialect of the debate, and we can't progress further on. Which means you already get the idea.
No, it's more the fact I'm not able to like understand what you're saying sometimes, dude. I've been struggling to understand what you've been saying.
I might just be rhetorically gapping you, bro. Have you ever considered that?
Rhetorically gapping me, yes. Rhetorically, no.
Rhetorically, bro. You don't have the right to call me retarded, man.
You said the argument once. I think me asking you to repeat an
Bro, I can
argument you said
I
once
can
would
ask
be
the
good.
audience multiple times. Did I explain why archives were conceptual multiple times, bro? And they're all
I was asking you to explain the conceptual chain.
already did, bro.
Wait, you only gave the argument for why it's like conceptually like chaining upon itself infinitely one time.
What? Bro, I literally gave it multiple times, bro.
No, you didn't. But all right.
On everything, bro. On everything. On your soul, Chickling soul.
No, don't put that on my soul. But
on
yeah,
your soul, especially, bro.
the judge says you can repeat it one more time, man.
What? Bro, the judge says that I can repeat it one more time, bro. All right, like I was saying, right? Thema or like archives themselves, they're just derivated from this conceptual thing called Ashix records, right? I mean, or Cosix records, right?
Okay.
And the themas within themselves, themas with themselves, they also have lower conceptual derivations. My character, or like he fights his character, who transcends all magic, and he's able to like, or like it's stated that he threatens these like metaconceptual things, bro. Therefore, my character is also metaconceptual, and he scales to high order, bro. Because all high order is just described as it's just a form of metaqualitative transcendence beyond linear concepts, man. Or like just beyond universal itself, man.
Can you send the other scans again? Because you still have yet to send them again in scans. So you've only sent them in general like twice.
Bro, now we're backtracking to like the first point of the debate.
No, because I need to see the other scans. Because these 5 images aren't doing that. All of that.
What?
Your
It's
theme statement isn't in scans. It's in general. I'm not showing up again.
Bro, literally within the scans already, bro. It's just described that linear magic is what created the concepts of this world, bro. Or it's what created the concepts of the universe. Hey. And then magic is derived from this more conceptual thing that would just imply like meta concepts, bro.
Can I see
Everything.
your other scans, the one stating what thema is, please? Because you sent it in general and people are actively talking there, which means I have to scroll back up
for the
to find
scans,
it.
bro.
Because I need those to verify if you're not spouting bullshit.
Bro,
For all I know, you could be
that's
twisting the words because I'm not reading your scans and remembering it, dude.
Wow, so you just admit it's not tracking. All right. What's that one scan, bro? Bro, if Ichi was here, bro, he would give me all the scans. Hold on.
Yo, Ichi
There
doesn't
we
fucking
go.
know you.
Also, when it says surpassing, when it says it surpasses all others, I take that as it's stronger. That's exactly. Actually, no, not even take that. That's what it's saying. It's saying it's stronger. Not transcendence. I can surpass someone in skill. That doesn't mean my skill transcends theirs. That just means my skill surpasses theirs. It means I have stronger skill.
Okay, you have to justify why they don't mean surpass within this sense, and then also it's just also just shown like how demon lords meet that they're like these higher beings that control the universe itself, right?
You for how they speak, or how? Sorry, you said for how they speak. Is that what you said?
No, for how they exist or their purpose for existing. That they're these like otherworldly deities, right? That control the universe. Like, come on now. Like, let me get those scans right quick. Whew.
Also, I can't justify that because I just said if it is that I surpass someone, and let's say I surpass someone's speed in running, that does not mean I'm transcending their speed. That means I'm simply just further.
That's not justification, bro. That's just like giving. Okay, that's just like giving another definition.
I surpass your bench.
Okay, what I'm asking you to justify is to prove that this definition you're using correlates to the definition you're trying to apply to the scene.
That's because from what I'm shown, that's kind of what it's telling me. This is a power of a true demon lord. This is magic that surpasses all other things. Seems like it's just better. Okay, he's talking about it as in power, strength. He's saying it with a grin on his face to show that he's like serious and like, he wants to kill.
More so transcendence. Literally, later on in the scan, bro, he's talking about destroying like these other higher worldly things, bro. All right, but here it is, bro. Just within. Okay.
Maybe you can just do that.
All right, bro.
Also, you didn't send the FEMA scan, by the way. No, that's not it either. This is the one saying about the Demon Lord stuff. From at least what I'm catching.
The Demon scan is already within there, bro. Like archive scans.
Archive scan? No, is that FEMA right there? Oh yeah, you're right. I see. It's the third one because it's not in English like your other FEMA scan. Let's see.
But this is why I don't debate high tier crosswords, bro.
Let's see. There's an infinite number of worlds there, each being connected by that thing called fate. Worlds repeat the cycle of life and death. They're born and die, only to be born and die again. And the one who maintains the cycle is the Demon Lord. That.
Yes, bro. Like their purpose themselves is that they like their purpose themselves. It's just basically saying like the purpose of a demon lord is like they're these otherworldly beings that ensure the fate of the universe more so than like bend the universe to their will, the concepts of it to their will. So yeah.
Phrase as pure demon lords, or their magic will be feared, and they will be killed soon after birth. Such worlds exist where that happens.
Here's more. There's like more scans for like the metaconceptual stuff. Man. It's just saying like, concepts, like the concept they use, bro.
This just kind of seems what magic can do. Honestly.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, can you prove that, bro? Or at least
I'm saying that's what it seems like. That means I'm reading over your scans, and that's what it's telling me.
Where does it imply anything like that, bro? Like what?
Okay, so
wait, hold on.
You already said magic creates and manipulates all these concepts in the verse.
Yes, it is. I'm saying like because of otherworldly nature, or just within the scans themselves that blatantly states that he's transcended beyond these things, right? Or that he's transcended beyond these concepts. It's just me. That just means that it's transcendental, bro.
Say that again. What?
Oh my gosh, bro. Are you even sentient, bro? Can you like prove
Yes.
that you exist, man?
I
It's
could
like
not
at this
understand what
point,
you said for half. For
bro,
like
you're
half
like a
or even
tracking
after
god,
that.
bro. Like, bro,
Yes,
between
because you're
easy
talking so sloppily. I'm sorry, I can't understand what you're saying sometimes.
bro, so he can't understand like a basic country accent, bro. Like,
This isn't
I'm
even like
recording
basic. We heard your
talking
real
this
voice
dude.
earlier, dude. I'm not. No, this is sidetracking.
You're
Just
chicken.
reinstate yourself. Just
You're
repeat
chicken.
yourself.
Are you, bro? Like, bro, at this
Just
point,
repeat yourself. I'm
at this
not
point,
trying to sidetrack into why your accent is weird. Just please repeat yourself.
I already did multiple, bro. At this point, okay, at this point, bro. This is the
You
last
said
time
like
I'm gonna
12
myself.
words.
This
This
is
is
the
why I
last
can't
time I'm
understand
gonna
you, first off.
myself. I even deepen my voice for this.
I'm deep in my voice.
So with these scans, right?
Just say
It's
it.
just stated that the purpose or existence, or okay, it's just stated that with the purpose or existence of the demon lord is to be this otherworldly being that ensures the fate of each universe, right? And even within the scans that I sent myself, now it also further proves that they're just talking about transcendence instead of just surpassing like oh, I'm just plus one stronger than this dude, right? It's just stated that he's destroying the very foundation of magic itself, and that his magic transcends this foundation, right? Therefore, that's why I think when he's saying surpassing outside of the other scans that literally states that he's transcendental of this, right? It means that he's transcendental of concepts.
Transcendental of this. But then you're serious when you say transcendental of this from the other scan, you're talking about the scan where he says the magic surpasses all?
You're a tracking god, bro. Like,
I'm asking you for a
what
confirmation.
other scan could I be like referring to, bro?
I don't know. You sent like 18 of. You sent none more than that. Either way, I've already told you for that. It says this magic
What?
that surpasses
No,
all
bro.
others. Why? So tell me this. I already gave you this. If I
I
bench more
already
than
told you,
someone,
bro. I already
and
told you
if I
why this
surpass
would be the
someone
case,
else's,
bro.
if I surpass someone else's benching limit, that would not mean I am transcending it, would it?
Bro, you're just like retarded at this point. I already explained. Okay, I already explained to you for why within this scene they're referring to like transcendence, transcendence as in like a qualitative, gap, right? I'm asking you to prove. I'm asking you to prove that since you're affirming that they mean surpassing, like, hey, this dude he has like plus 1 point of strength higher than this dude. I'm asking you to prove like that's what they mean syntactically within the scene. It kind of rhymed, but I didn't mean for it to. All right. But this is why I don't debate high tier crosswords, bro. Like, if it was like equal stats martial arts, or if it was like low tier crosswords, bro, I would have already been walking out with my win already, man.
Okay, you know what? Give me like fucking. My dog is doing whatever. I'm getting. My mom's trying to tell me to take him out.
Yeah, I'm just forcing
to
conclusions at this point, man. Y'all are just going in circles, bro.
Yeah, bro.
MajinUub, you can go first, man. Never mind, he's gone.
No, I can. No, I'm right here.
Bro.
Just give your concluding statement.
I see it as this. Simon kind of also ignored my own statements and my own arguments and just kind of read them obscenely and then tried arguing why Kukulane wasn't Spearman. And then kind of fell in a weird pit where it's what if it's in a different situation, but why would that matter if it's proven that he has Gaybolg and that's Gaybolg there? Why would it matter?
That was good, ball.
It would still be Gaybolg, therefore the scans still refer to him.
Are you done, bro?
He kind of just started scaling his own verse and then kind of fucked with the semantics of surpassing, and I kind of ducked my analogy like twice. So I'd say that's it.
All right. Main reason for why I think I won is just because I provided like more substance for why my interpretations would be correct. Right, so like mainly for his death facts point, he never really justified. I mean, he never really justified for like why gay blog itself will be consensual, or he could really justify why Lancer would actually. I mean, why Lancer. I mean, that scans themselves were like referring to Lancer as his gay blog. Right? And he just ignored my skepticism without actually answering it, nor consenting it. Right, so therefore it just goes through. Then also with that, he couldn't really. I mean, he didn't really attack any of my statements, or I mean, not statements. He didn't really attack any of my scans. That and then rather than doing that, he just went around in circles, asking me to repeat stuff. Oh, which I think is just like very bad rhetorical blunder on his part, man. It's like just due to the fact that he didn't really contend the scans of Radikatsuga, just like scans like this higher conceptual dimension, which is like the last scan I sent of, and how I explain it. The concept of concepts would just be like a meta concept within itself, because it's like a more fundamental thing. It would just scale a Radikatsuga to high outer. And then for my last point, he didn't really send any scans that scale his character to Outerverse. So yeah.
Wait, Simon, that's kind of retarded. He definitely did scale his character out of Versal, but yes, I think Simon won mid diff just due to the fact that he didn't really refute why it's high or why it wouldn't be high outer. He just kept going on about that analogy. But I think Simon kind of just ignored a couple points. But yeah, I think Simon probably won. Oh yeah, we can end the rec now. Bro.